TikTok is going to get shut off anyway. So, let me share. If we are on an irreversible course, we can no longer replenish the earth. Even if we stop now pollution, it would take at least 100 years for the pollution that we have already on the earth to get to even start to go away. Did you know that 80% of insect life is gone? Are you aware? Sorry. Are you aware that 80% of insect world is gone? Let me prove it to you. You did not see a butterfly this year. You have not seen a butterfly, whether it be a white butterfly, a red butterfly, a monarch, which is a very common butterfly. You have not seen one this year. You have not seen a red robin or the red birds. When they used to fly all over everywhere. You haven't seen a red cardinal. That's what it is, a cardinal. You haven't seen a blue jay. You haven't seen a blue jay. You haven't seen caterpillars. You haven't heard of a cricket. You haven't seen a horsefly. You haven't seen a horsefly in years. 80% of insect life is gone. We are irreversible. It doesn't matter if they shut off TikTok. But this want you to know, we are on a course where it's irreversible. They call the ozone layer the structure. No, it's not. It's not. No, the ozone layer is not destroyed. What's happening is that all that ammonia, freon, aerosol, all of that is up over the stratosphere. They're accumulating there, and then what they call that those planes throwing those clouds around. I forgot the name of them. But I know it's got to do with aluminum and it's to prevent the sunlight from coming down. They mean to destroy the world. The world's going to be destroyed. The only way they can save this world is by getting rid of humanity.
Don't turn around and don't.
And we know that's going to happen soon where World War III starts. Bombs flying. We already started World War III. When was it? February 25th, 2022. Our cuckoo ass Biden, President Biden, who is not really a legitimate president, number one, and he's not responsible. He's just a puppet on a string, doing what he was told. But he went to Ukraine, and I quote, because I heard his speech. He said, "Make no doubt about it, folks. When you see the United States equipment coming to Ukraine, we are in World War III." And I quote, puppet President Biden, February 25th or 22, 2022. February 25th, 2022. Look it up. Of course, I had the video, right? Guess what they did? They removed the sound. They sure did. They removed the sound. So it's going to be very hard to find it. So we started World War III. Did you know that in New York, Friday the 10th, that was my dog that did that. Friday the 10th, 200 fires in the Bronx. You won't know this because you didn't hear it in the news. But if you look it up, 200 fires at the same time in New York City, Boogie Down Bronx. What's in New York City? Not that I want to point fingers or make accusation, or I'm just going to make an assumption, which It could be true, it could not be true. Muslims are in New York City deep. And do you know that Iran is in war with us? We have been attacking the Middle East unforgivingly, relentlessly, even before the Kuwait-Iraq war. Before the Iraq war, we were all involved in over there just destabilizing these countries. Syria, Pakistan, television. And we started a war. So I'm not saying Iran is responsible, but we got so many enemies. It could be anybody. The California fires. California fires. I don't know about you, but don't they look a little bit suspicious? Isn't that a little bit suspicious? Rows and rows and rows of houses? Where else you seen that happen? You saw that happen in Maui. Let's not forget Maui. And let's not forget the 200, 300 children that went missing. And we still don't know where they went. And nobody's asking questions. You know, they say ignorance is bliss, but it's also cowardice. Because no one has done anything to find those children. Do you know there's 300,000 children missing in America every single year, and we don't see one news about it in the news? Do you know there's 60,000 black women missing every year, and we don't see one of them in the news? We know that the Native Americans have been mercilessly murdered in this country, and they're still living in appalling conditions, and nobody does anything. You mentioned the natives, and you know what? Everybody turns a deaf ear. And when TikTok is gone, so is the opportunity for us to share information. We'll go back to our, I don't know. So, ignorance is bliss. Well, this might be my last video. Because it's, we're 9 days away from being shut down. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope they don't shut it down. Because we need TikTok to share information like we are doing. But in case we get shut down, I'm in Springfield, Massachusetts, and I need a Chihuahua because my dog is in heat. I'm trying to get him a girlfriend. He's a 5-pound Chihuahua. Okay? And Coco, come here. And he's not very listening. Coco. There we go. Here you go, Coco. Can you show him? Can you show yourself? Say, oh yeah, I want a girlfriend. I'm very good at it. I'm very good at it. I'm a virgin. Look at that. Look at where they're gonna get. Oh, show him, Coco. Show him. Yeah, see, he's a male, 1.5-year-old Chihuahua, 5-pounder. He's a miniature, a mini Chihuahua, one of the smallest Chihuahua you're gonna find. And he needs a girlfriend. I'm in Springfield, Massachusetts. Coco. Look at that. I mean, he's a jewel. Anyway. Oh, I'm gonna get a cake. Hold on.